After a quick game of car park conundrum, which nearly saw us losing and having to find somewhere else to park, we managed to get the car unloaded and bedded down for the night, whilst we sought adventure, albeit one that started with a mile or so on a busy main road. That was soon dispensed with, and the hum of the road and trucks was replaced by the delicious sound of gravel crunching under our tyres. Afternoon, because it is afternoon, just after lunchtime, and welcome back to the channel. So we're up at Lochan, and this is Lochan Beach, which is apparently the largest freshwater beach in the UK. So well worth a little nosy, and as you can see, it's fairly expensive, certainly for a non-sea lock anyway, or you know, freshwater. So well, that's where we are anyway, Lochan, which is obviously up in the Highlands, kind of west of the Cairngorms. But today's a slightly different video, and it's different in that it's the same. Which, before you say, Tom, give your head a wobble because you're not making any sense, there is some sense to what I'm saying. It's different because we've done this route before, and before you switch off, it was pre-YouTube days, so you won't have seen it, or you've not seen us do it anyway. So, and there's reasons we're coming back to do it again, and we'll get into that as we continue along. But yeah, what a beautiful afternoon at the end of summer. So, well, we'll head along to Ardvecchia estate, and which is the estate we're in, and pick you up a bit further along the track. After passing through the heart of the Ardvecchia estate, we climbed up towards the twin locks of Lochan and h-Earba. This brings us on to the crux of the video, mainly what the future holds for the area, and in particular these two locks. For h-Earba is a designation of a new pumped hydro scheme. These facilities exist to store energy from the national grid, which can then be released when the requirements dictate. They operate by having two bodies of water in close proximity, but different heights. When the electricity is plentiful, water can be pumped to the upper body of storage. Conversely, when electricity is required, the water can flow down to the lower body of water via generators to provide the additional capacity to the national grid. Lochan and h-Earba is to be the lower of the two bodies of water and will be significantly enlarged as part of the process. The upper storage, Lochan a Bíleathlíðin, will undergo a similar enlargement via the creation of large concrete dams. The Scottish Government has recently approved the plans for a 7-year or so construction time. It's fair to assume a lot of what we are seeing today will be largely unrecognisable, not just during the construction period, but after the fact as well. Hence the reason for this whole trip, to see the Twin Lochans again and enjoy the beauty of this rather special place. I will leave all the relevant links in the video description, but a quick internet search will likely offer up more information. Anyway, back to the adventure and some footage of the Lochan and h-Earba and beyond. we're halfway up now from, I say halfway, probably not, but up to Bikepacking from Lochan and h-Earba, which is a fantastic cycle along there. You'll have seen the footage, and I've undoubtedly done a voiceover about you know, what's planned for the area, which brings us back to kind of the original point really, was that this area is going to be changing. The Lochans are being flooded into one for this pumped storage scheme, and what's it called? There's a Lochan over here, Lochan bikepacking over there is to be the higher level storage, gravity storage. So yeah, this area is all going to get yeah, a lot of activity in it, and I'm sure it will leave its mark. And I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, but you know, it's definitely going to be sad anyway to see the landscape change, especially when, you know, people have got memories and things like that, and I guess they go, but things change, don't they? So anyway, I need to stop waffling. Basically, we're going to head on up here, up to the Bailac somewhere. We may camp up there, which is where we actually camped before the previous trip. There's a couple of Munros up here. There's Craig Petrie, which may be accessible. We may have a look across there. I'm not committing yet. We'll see what we feel like when we get up to the top. So, but yeah, we'll be camping up high somewhere, just above the Lochan bikepacking. So yeah, just taking a break, get in the water, and before the kind of final push up, I guess. So it's beautiful here though. Yeah, lovely, and the weather's quite nice. It was very much hotter yesterday. It was like 25 degrees or something, which is one of the reasons we didn't come out. But today it's a bit cool, about 18 or 19, and a bit of a breeze. So the midges aren't bothering us today, and it's still sweaty in this heat. But yeah, anyway, right, I'll stop waffling and make excuses for not going on, and we'll pick up nearer to the top. we're at the campsite. I'm just getting the water on whilst Mrs. Hikebike Scotland sorts the tent stuff out, so it's all good. Yeah, it's a lovely spot. So we ended up in the Bailach and not Craig Petrie as we maybe planned. It's too steep up there. Oh, this thing's floating. Good. Yeah, and we're, to be honest, we're both knackered, so but it's beautiful up here. In fact, I don't regret it at all. I'll show you some shots in a minute, but yeah, let me get this on. I do apologise. Yeah, so a fair old slog up there, I won't deny it, but well worth it. Absolutely gorgeous, totally. See Craig Meggie over there, it's got some cloud gathering on it actually, and but yeah, some nice light in the hills. Sunset's not for a good couple of hours. I guess the only minor thing is it's very dry up here. There's all sphagnum moss and things around here, and it's all bone dry. This stuff, I don't know. So need to watch out for the stoves and things, but should be all right. We're on rock here, so and we will have to, or I'll probably have to go and walk a little bit of distance for some water, which we'll need shortly. But other than that, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, coffee time, or coffee and hot chocolate, I think, and dinner.
Yeah.
That's a winner.
Yeah.
Have to buy again.
Yeah. That is good.
It is good. This is always good. So we've got chocolate pudding, but yeah, serves one. Could get interesting. We'll see. Right, well that's us all fed and watered. Yeah, it's good. We didn't really get the sunset that I was kind of hoping for in a kind of very Thomas Heaton fashion. I was overly optimistic, and yeah, the cloud came in. In fact, let me just show you. That was the sunset over there, or the direction it would have been coming from. It's actually cleared. It was worse than this a minute ago, but yeah, you can see what we're up against. But that was good. So I think it's time for bed. It's actually starting to get dark. I don't know if it's this camera's managing or not, but yeah, I think it's bedtime, and well, we'll catch up with you in the morning. The following morning was much the same as the evening before, with clouds blowing freely through our camp spot. We enjoyed some dancing light well down in Patrick Glen, before tidying up the campsite and heading back to pick up the main track over the pass. Yep, separate the bikes. Right, well, good morning. So we've left the campsite. You've seen some footage from there, I think, but yeah, beautiful morning. Little bit clogged in right at the when I got up at about 6, but cleared quite quickly. But yeah, we've just come down off the Bailach, just stopped there and around the corner, down this kind of steep, somewhat gnarly path. But yeah, this is what is this? Lochan Bailach Leven, which is basically the second part of the pump hydro scheme. So this is to be, and I'll just actually show you, this is to be dammed at the end and the water level raised considerably, I think 20 metres or something. But yeah, that will change the landscape again. But and down in the distance is Loch Patrick, which is where we're heading. So I better go and catch up because Mrs. How Bike Scotland she's miles away. You won't even make her out. So yeah, I better catch up anyway, and we'll bring you back as we make more progress. Right, welcome to Lochan, and yeah, beautiful views everywhere. Ben Alder up the back. Can even actually see to our campsite. We're just having a bite to eat or whatever. We're going to head down towards Lochan before we get down to, I think it's Strathmashy, I think, and then back to where we parked. But yeah, it's beautiful. I think this bridge is a new bridge, and this used to be the site of the kind of famous Sugarly Bridge, as it was called or known. I think I've got a couple of pictures I'll put up if I can find them from when we were on it before. But it was a much loved bridge in these parts. But yeah, there's been quite a lot of work done on the paths and tracks around here. So I mean, it's slightly more robust. But yeah, I mean, it's fantastic here. In fact, I can just see h-Earba, or what is or used to be h-Earba up there. And the way up to Ben Alder. Yeah, it's beautiful, and the weather's come good, as you can see. So, and obviously you'll probably have seen some footage, but you know, the path down that we came from the campsite, it's pretty rough at parts. I certainly wouldn't want to be going up it. You know, doing that route the way we did it up from h-Earba side is definitely the way to do it, I think, if you're in the mood for these sorts of things. But yeah, well, the clock's ticking and we've got to get home because we've got things to do later on this evening. So I'll not hang about too much, but yeah, we'll bash on and we'll catch up a bit further down. Right, well, we're down at the Lena now. It's a lovely shrew here. It's a little kind of hidden gem, I think. I don't think anybody comes here much, but yeah, lovely wooded sections, kind of small gorge, and I think there's some waterfalls yet to come. But I think I'm going to wrap up the video here actually, because yeah, I need to kind of make tracks and push on and get down the road, because I've got things, commitments for later. So, but yeah, it's a fantastic route what we've done. But like I said, it's not going to potentially remain like that, and if anybody wants to do anything similar, I suggest you probably do it sooner rather than later. I mean, there's no signs of, like, you know, speeds hitting the dirt really up and around, so I don't know when construction's going to begin, whether it's this year or next year, so there may still be some time. But yeah, we just wanted to come and kind of take it off, and, you know, a bit of nostalgia and all that. But no, it's been great, it's fantastic. And yeah, I mean, it makes you wonder about these things, the changes. And yeah, I was thinking last night, speaking to Miss Bike Scotland, we did a bikepacking trip a while ago around Lochan. It's fantastic, it's one of our favourites, and we had such a good time, the weather was cracking, all the rest of it. But obviously we didn't know Lochan before it was flooded and turned into a reservoir, and, you know, in my head it's the big thing, the dam, the whatever, and you know, and it doesn't spoil it for me, because it's all I've known. So it's a funny one, this. It's like kind of the change. Is it the change of the, you know, scenery and geology and or geography, or is it the change within you? I don't know. This is getting a little bit deep, and I'll probably just kind of leave it there. But yeah, we'll get on anyway. But well, hope you enjoyed this one. We certainly have. It's been great. And yeah, hopefully you'll stick around and join us in the next one. Thank you.